Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining. This is an update on the killing that took place outside of Piarco International Airport in Trinidad. This is actually an arriving passenger that was killed at Piarco International Airport. The crime situation across the Caribbean continues to plague us, and we have to do something about it. But men's hearts are getting worse and worse. I understand that there's going to be a walk against crime and gun violence on the 1st of May. I think this one is actually in Dominica. I think it's in Dominica, and so they're urging all the residents to come out. But it's getting pretty bad across the Caribbean. This one today in Trinidad, anyway, where there's a passenger who landed at Piarco International Airport in Trinidad and was shot and killed early Thursday, shortly after his arrival. Another person who was wounded when gunmen opened fire on a car parked near the arrivals area as well. So sounds like a setup. Who knows? They didn't know the person was coming in. Could be. And according to police reports, gunmen opened fire on the vehicle, killing one occupant, and the second man managed to flee the scene. So that's the story coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. But they're also saying that the airport shooting is the second homicide since the state of emergency officially ended on April the 13th. And so he said the state of emergency that was declared on December 30th, 2024, followed the deadly weekend in Port of Spain, where 6 people were murdered. So we do have a problem with the issue of gun violence in Trinidad, just like anywhere else in the Caribbean. But it is getting really out of hand in certain islands. I know, like in Barbados, it's terrible right now. And they're asking basically in Barbados, to really find means and ways and programs to keep the youths out of that situation. But that situation in Trinidad and Tobago, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. It happened I think shortly before 2:30 a.m., which is this morning, when a man having just arrived on a flight, into Trinidad, walking towards a black SUV, and gunmen opened fire on the vehicle. Police sources said that over 30 spent shells were found and they recovered at the scene. 3:30 a.m., the deceased had not been named. Security personnel on the scene described the atmosphere as traumatic, citing chaos, panic, and a flood of frightened passengers, many of whom abandoned their luggage in the rush to safety. And we could understand that, of course. This was really traumatic, one passenger said. Still trying to process what really went on. 1 minute we were doing the rounds, next thing we got gunshots, people screaming, running all over the airport. Had like 4 flights land at one time, so that quite a few passengers, even little children, some even leave the luggage and run. Panic everywhere. And so we hope that this will be sorted out. But I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's happening all across the Caribbean. This shooting and this murder issue, we have to take control of it. But leave your comments in the section below. Let me know what's taking place.